Look at that old ass logo. Holy shit, I miss seeing that every day of my life. Alright, we're gonna do some COD Zombies. Yeah. I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know what to stream anymore. I'm like, yeah, I should stream today. Bruh. I'm like, yeah, I should stream today. I have so much free time. And then I end up playing Minecraft with my friends the whole time. So, yeah, that's why I haven't been streaming in a while.
You can stop all this now.
Because I'm a procrastinating lazy bitch, I guess. So, yeah, haven't streamed much because too lazy to.
I know you're
And
lying.
also because schools, my summer vacation started, I have more free time now. There's an ice cream truck right on the street and my window's open. So that's fucking beautiful. I'm debating zombie. Yeah, I'm just do zombies, whatever. I'm not even gonna. Jesus Christ, the goddamn ice. So, yeah, haven't streamed a lot because of school. My sister graduated. That's a good thing. Not a lot has really gone on apart from like the E3 stuff.
There is
I did not watch
now.
that. But
I never was.
Kind of wondering what the hell is gonna happen.
A drink
like,
that
what games are
requires
gonna
a
come out.
mature
I am
parrot.
excited for the new Battlefield though. Battlefield 6 2024. I think it's 2020. Yeah, I think it's 20. Wait, hang on, I'm a retard. Yeah, 2024. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. I wonder what it's gonna be like. I have purposefully not watched anything except for the trailer, so I haven't seen any actual gameplay. But yeah, I do not know what else is gonna come out apart from Forza Horizon 5. That's all I really know. It's just Battlefield, Forza, and that's okay. That's all I can think of. I really don't pay attention to these things. Mostly because I would lose track, like, instantly. Or there'd be, like, a series. And I'm like, yeah, this would be cool if they said it was actually gonna have another one, and then it doesn't happen. That doesn't make sense at all. But, like, it'd be cool if... What the fuck am I saying? Sup, Stinky... I'm just Stinky Man now, aren't I? I was talking about... But, yeah... I purposely don't watch those things because I don't want to know what's coming out. Unless I've heard of it... Oh, jeez. Like Stalker 2, for instance.
The unholy shall kneel before the might of the honorable.
Which, I don't play Stalker. It's loud. Too bad, bitch. Is it actually that loud? But yeah, it's just... Is it actually that fucking loud? You're kidding. Hang on. Is that better? I don't know if that's better. But, yeah. Like, I know Stalker 2 is coming out. I don't play Stalker. Haven't even touched it. But it looks like a really interesting game. Yeah, that's better. Cool beans. It looks like a really interesting game. And I'd like to get into it. It's gonna be coming out on the game on. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I sounded like a fucking boomer. It's gonna be coming out on the Game Pass. Also, I turned down the stream by 75. Jesus Christ, I am so sorry. I did not know it was that loud. I had to turn it down to 10. I mean, really, this is just gonna be me talking about a bunch of random shit. Me and Steven are making. And playing Pokemon. That's hot. That's hot, dude. But yeah, even though I haven't played, yeah, Battlefield. Even though I haven't played Stalker, it looks like such an interesting series that I'd love to get into. Even though, from what I've heard and seen, it looks like a difficult game. But I wouldn't mind a bit of a challenge. Fuck. I picked that up. Fuck, shit. Hello. Oh, you're still alive. Fuck! Don't do dumb shit. That's what I gotta say. Is this COD? Yes, this is COD. No, Emily. Jesus Christ. Fuck. So I got, oh, there is another one. Here, let me just get... You're not even going down them stairs correctly, son. Because you're walking slow, I'm gonna shoot you with my pistol and on the dick. Fuck your... You have no more you have lost penis privileges. Goodbye. So... Yeah, Stalker... I keep on bringing up Stalker. I don't know why I like it so much, but I have seen some stuff for it. Stalker 2 looks interesting. Just Stalker in general looks interesting. Forza Horizon 5 looks beautiful. Forza Horizon 4. Look, Forza... What the fuck am I saying anymore? Forza is just... I feel like a beautiful game in general. I like cars. I'm not like a geek and I won't name cars because I don't look much into cars. But, yeah. I like cars. Leeson, what the fuck are you talking about? I like cars, but I also like planes. I like flying in the sky, shit like that. So when I heard about Flight Sim 2020, I was practically shitting my brains out, so I was so excited. Even though I couldn't play the game, I couldn't play the game because I didn't have a computer, and even now I have a laptop, and it's not powerful enough, I can tell you that much, to play such a beautiful ass game. So I ended up getting... I'm gonna fucking die. I ended up getting Flight Sim X, because that actually runs relatively well on my computer. And who knows, I might stream that someday. But, yeah, I'm mostly just excited for the new games coming out. What else? Dog round? Shit! Oh, crap-a-doodle diggity damn! Why so early? I don't have the guns for this. I do not have the guns for this. I am going to die. My strat is sit in a corner and pray. Wait, Naruto, I don't just want... What the fuck are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? I'm so confused. I'm just gushing over flight sims. Like, DCS looks beautiful. Again, another game that I could play, but runs like shit on my laptop, so I'm not even gonna try. Hey, wait a minute. What are you hey waiting a minute about? I keep on pausing the game to read chat because I don't want to die. Also, I usually change games midway. I have no plans to change midway through, so don't worry about it. Even though this might be a shorter stream than usual, I'm not sure. But things are going. I don't know, what else is there to talk about? I mean, Flight Sim I enjoy, even though I treat it like, you know, I don't touch multiplayer in Flight Sim X at all, even though there are some multiplayer servers. I don't touch it because I know that they're gonna look for realism, and I'm gonna sit there and be like, what do I do? And I also... Oh, hello. Oh, double head! Oh, nice, this is going great, this is going great. And because I don't go for realism... Shut up. Because I don't go for realism, it's very obvious that a lot of people are not gonna like me. And I also wouldn't even try to... I've tried flying 747, 737, just those big-ass Airbuses. It is a failure. I try, and I'm like, I'm getting an overspeed? Why? Why? I'm not even going... Fuck. I'm not even going that fast. You can talk about gay butts. Go for it. I'm just gonna keep gushing about flight sims and cars. Why do I hear SCP-096? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, other games that I've planned about streaming but I just don't know are games like Flight Sim, as I already said, Secret Laboratory, which me and... Oh! Oh! What's up, dude? Kill Switch, how you doing, man? I was just talking about E3 and how I didn't watch it, and gushing over a bunch of stupid games. Oh, fuck. But... Oh my god. And my friends are talking about gay butt sex. Wait, hang on. Butt nugget. No, no, no. Of course, Leeson's gonna say that 096 has them feminine hips, as he usually does. But that's it. But I have plans to try streaming other games, cause I really need some I really need some more variety other than just FPSs. Cause that's all I play. Sus. Oh my god. Cause that's really all I play is just FPSs. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It just kinda gets boring after a while. Like, that's also another reason why I haven't streamed in a while, is because I just don't know what to play. It's either... you know? Usually I wake up to my neighbor streaming, but... what the f... I usually wake up to my neighbors screaming, so I ask myself the same question every day. But I got so used to waking up to my friends talking shit in Discord servers that I don't even ask that question anymore. But yeah, I was thinking about other games that I could play, and like I'm not even sure if I could do other games. Like, I just find doing other games so complicated to stream, because I'm like, yeah, I've been playing this game for 5 years and I'd love to stream this, but plot twist, I haven't been alive for I haven't been playing this game for 5 years. It's just, I'd love to do more on my channel, but I'm too much of a bitch to do it. Mostly because I don't know what to play. Gay butt sex. Gay butt sex, yes, you did hear that correctly. Jesus Christ. Yo, why are you adding... what the fuck? What has this become? I apologize, I took shit. I'm gonna wake up one day, stream, and my whole chat is just gonna be gay butt sex. That's all it's gonna be. And someone new's gonna come around and just be like, what the actual fuck is going on? I should not corner myself. I really gotta get to the other rooms before the other rounds. I'm blocking him from existing. I don't know what you guys are even talking about anymore. I'm not. Really not trying to pay attention.
Send you to your ancestors. I am possessed by the power of the Emperor.
But Jesus Christ, my neighbor's dog do be barking. But yeah, more variety, yada yada yada. Except I feel like I'd be really shit at it. Because I tried Minecraft. What? What the actual fuck? I'm so confused. This is... I'm so confused. Oh my god, dude.
Not on this day, tormented
No,
soul.
you no touch me bad. Listen, I find it easy to do that with a Sarbomb. I say Sarbomb like everybody knows what that is, but I know for a fact that I bring it up in conversations and everyone's like, "What's a Sarbomb?" It's a nuke. It's like I think it's the most powerful nuke. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's Russian, and if I remember correctly, they also used it
Where is
to
my
demonstrate
ammunition?
the power of a singular nuclear power plant.
Strike was weak.
A nuke to demonstrate the power of a nuclear power plant. That makes 100% sense. I'm not even gonna try to think about that.
You lack focus.
Oh, there's someone still alive. There's two people still alive. I call them people. I think it is. I'm pretty sure the strongest nuke in the world is a Sarbomb. I remember, holy crap, I'm about to get all like YouTuber that sits in the dark and talks about his dreams. But I don't remember exactly when, but I'm not gonna go into depth of it, but I had this dream where LA got nuked, and obviously I live in LA, so that means I died. Yay! So I wake up and I'm instantly just, I need to fucking drown myself into figuring out how the fuck nukes work and what nukes are out there.
Ammunition.
So, yeah, I ended up doing that once. And it was honestly hilarious, and I brought it up to a friend, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just really curious about this shit." That's when I learned that the SAR bomb, I think it's the most powerful bomb. And I would legit, like, no joke, I would watch nukes. Like, there are videos of nukes going off on YouTube, albeit they're grainy, black and white most of the time, but they're so cool. Like, I don't know what I find so interesting about it, but it's just so cool. Hang on, give me a second. What? I'm trying to... No, I do not watch gay porn unless you're talking decent, but what the fuck? So, yeah, I would legit just sit my ass down and watch mushroom clouds. There's just something so interesting about nukes going off. It's so cool. Honestly, don't know what else to talk about. But yeah, one of my friends thought that I was legit, like, in my garage, fucking around with nukes. But I wasn't. Leeson, can you stop blocking terms, dude? Like, holy shit. Relax. So, yeah, I ended up going on a 2-week spree of drowning my brain in how much shit can fit in there. It's a small brain, so not a lot. I don't know a lot about nukes still. All I know is that they call kaboom. That's all I can really think about, how I gushed over nukes from one fucking dream. And now I like, sometimes my YouTube recommended, oh fuck, sometimes my YouTube recommended is legit just, hey, here's a certain song that's playing with nukes exploding, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Sometimes it fits, like it could be, oh god, what's that? It's a song that was played with the, like, a Fallout little ad. I don't remember the name of it, but it was playing that in the background, and it fits so well, and I do not know why. So how about 90% of taxes? Wait, Leeson, why do you need more funds? You're a child. Ow. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop gushing about nukes now and talk about something else. Planes. Let's talk about planes for napalm. Leeson, I'm starting to think you're not okay in the head. So because of Flight Sim, I find myself a bit more knowledgeable on how airplanes work, and I find it hilarious. Because, you know, as a kid, going on drives and stuff, I'd look out the window and be like, it's a plane! And I try to learn about planes, but then I'd become so uninterested in it, and just completely forget about it. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, like, I don't know. When I was younger, I tried to sit my ass down and learn about planes, and then completely lose interest like 2 minutes after reading a single article. And I'd be like, screw it, no, fuck this, I'm gonna go do something else. Mostly because, like, half of me was like, I want to fly these planes. And when I was a kid, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go into the Air Force. I guess I am still a kid. When I was younger, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go into the Air Force so I can fly a plane. And, you know, fuck. I keep on dying because you know, whatever. But yeah, it was so dumb that I would try to learn as much as I could about planes, completely lose interest, and here I am now. It honestly made me laugh how I could lose interest in something so quickly, and then here I am now, like, what, 5 years later? And I'm like, yeah, I can tell it's a 737 because it has 2 engines on the wing, or 1 engine on the wings. It's a 747 because it has its, what the I can know English today. Because it has its, you know, it has a hump and 4 engines. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I remember watching this movie. I don't remember the name of it, but it's this little comedy. And my parents are like, you gotta watch this movie. It is hilarious. I have not finished the movie, because, of course, they chose to watch it when I had to go to school. So I was like, damn, it's late. Gotta go to bed. And I don't fuck, for the love of God, I cannot remember what the name is of the movie. But it's this little comedy of just being on a plane, and it's, of course, there's so many just little things that it's so easy to miss that my dad actually had to point out to me how an engine plane, a jet engine plane, had propeller sounds. I was like, wait, I didn't even notice that. What? Huh? That's weird. Why? And how I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just happy. Die. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about anymore. I've already talked about most of the stuff that I talk about. Cars, why not? I'm not one of those big car geeks that's like really into cars. I'll like, you know, I won't be able to see a Ferrari outside. You know, I live in LA, so that's pretty fucking normal. And be like, it's, I don't know any fucking models for a Ferrari. I'll just, like, you know, I can't do that. You know, sure, I can see a certain car and be like, oh, that's a Ford F-150 or a Ford something, I don't know. But, you know, I'm not like a huge car geek that knows how the engine works, how everything inside the car actually works. All I know is that it's a car, has 4 wheels, and it moves fast. Knowledge. But though everyone's like, oh, you know, what are your 3 dream cars? Most of my friends, at least, are usually like, what's your dream car? And honestly, after really thinking about it, it's an Impala 1964, which is, I love Impalas in general. They're so cool. But then again, you know, I feel like everyone's like, oh, that's a thug car. Is what I'm, like, my grandpa called it that. Like, it was a thug car, and I'm like, yeah. I like old cars. Old cars are so cool. I do not know why. I really like old cars. But I also like motorcycles. And again, I do not know any models, so if someone were to come up to me one day and start talking about cars, naming the model, I'd sit there and be like, just slowly nodding my head, just smiling. I totally know what you're talking about, dude. I really should learn about some cars, though. Cause some stuff about cars is interesting. There are like some things you can learn about a car, like how a Tesla has legit a battery. It's so funny, you know, living in a place like LA or something like that, where seeing a Tesla or a Ferrari or just a nice ass looking car is so normal. And for other people, it's foreign. It's like, what, you know, why is someone driving their car out in the city? Because you're gonna ruin it, you know? But it's like, it's just so normal. I'm sure if I were to go outside, down the street, no, literally, I could legit go to the closest Jack in the Box, which is at the corner of where my middle school was, and I could legit see a Ferrari parked there. Because I know that's where someone parked their Ferrari, frequently as well. It was hilarious to me. Just hearing, like, you know, people won't see these nice-ass cars because they're used to trucks or old-ass Nissans. It's like we get ourselves into these mindsets that it's normal because it's where we live. You know? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I somehow lost track of what I was talking about. But it's funny. I think it's really funny that it's just we see these nice ass cars outside, and it's just normal to someone like me just to see a nice car. But I think something is, I wouldn't want to get a nice car. I wouldn't care what car I got. You know, I'm sure my parents, or fuck, I would buy legit like a bug. By the time I'm 18, if I bought a bug, you'd probably be able to see my knees over the dashboard. That's how tall I feel like I would be. And it's like, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm driving a bug. I wouldn't care at all, you know. I wouldn't focus on trying to get a nice-ass car just for that, because it's a nice-ass car. You know, I feel like if you were to get a nice-ass car... Fuck it. I feel like nowadays, most people are like, nice-ass cars need to go fast, right? Well, usually because they do. You know, you see a car outside, and they go fast. Most cars go fast. Fast enough to kill people. Oh my god. So, way back when, my dad had a Honda Civic. Right? I was still a kid when he had this car. I remember this car. It had those old roll-up windows that I was so retarded, I could not figure out how to do it. I was always turning it the wrong way, or I just couldn't figure out how to do it. No! You do not move like that. Screw you. I could not figure out how to open those goddamn windows. So, apparently, I'm not sure if it was the Honda Civic, but my dad was like, yeah, I was at a store, parking my car, legit just going pulling in backwards into this parking lot. I wasn't there, but he was telling me about it. And he's like, yeah. And then next thing I know, I hear a thump, I look outside, and there's a bird lying on the ground, dead, behind my car. And I was like, what the hell? How fast were you pulling in to this parking spot? He's like, at least, like, 3 miles. And I was like, what the fuck? But then you really gotta remember that cars weigh so much that it would honestly have to go, hell, maybe just 1 mile per hour to break someone's legs. They're scary, but cars are cool. Yeah, I don't know what I need to, I don't know what to talk about anymore. I always feel like when I stream I get too quiet. And it's like, I like streaming with friends because then we have something to talk about or something to laugh about, because, you know, we laugh at each other. And then when I stream alone, I start talking about dumb shit like this, even though this really isn't dumb shit. But, yeah. Cars are cool. I like them a lot. I think they're chill. Fuck, I keep on forgetting. So...
He's a hell beast. Must be destroyed.
I'm older than most of my friends. In my Discord, in a little Discord server I'm in with my cousin, and a few other people. I'm older than them, right? Of course I'm not older than, like, my actual friends that I go to school with and stuff like that. Usually I'm not. But I hang out with the, you know, my cousin and the people in the Discord server, and I'm older than them. So they call me Boomer, and one time, I don't remember who, I think it might have been Leeson, and he's like, oh, you're a Vietnam vet, and I'm like, oh yes, I'm so old that apparently I'm a Vietnam vet. So I started making jokes about it and stuff like that, and eventually, I'm like, hey, I can get Photoshop on my phone, and I could just, you know, goof around like that. So I found. Okay, does anybody? Well, of course everybody knows about it, but it's the picture of that one Chihuahua and the background is the helicopters flying over, and you got the foot soldiers on the ground. That picture. It's the classic Vietnam flashback picture. And I took a picture of myself and perfectly overlaid the two pictures together. That it was honestly too good. But I sent that, and my friends were like, "Oh yes, you fit in your role now."
No, I kill you.
And I found it was so funny that it's legit just normal now for them to call me grandpa and shit. Even though I'm only 15, I'm legit 15.
Foul creature. Return to darkness.
Hello? What? No, fuck off.
Unhappy.
Oh, fuck, I wanna get that nuke. Ah, I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm gonna book it for that nuke. Give. Alright.
Nice timing.
Alright. I could buy Juggernog. Yeah, I'll get Juggernog. I keep on wasting my money. I'm saying that like it's a bad thing. Like this is real life, and I need to save my money for stuff. I don't need to save my money for anything. I could run back for the box though when I get enough, just to get rid of my M14. Cause this gun, kinda shit.
Quick, kill as many as you can. Oh, smells like rotten fish.
Hang on. Sorry about that.
On this day,
I just had to do something real quick. So yeah, completely forgot what I was talking about. My aim is shit. So, alright, I'm gonna go pack it. I'm gonna go pack a bunch of shit. It's funny because I'm like, yeah, I started streaming May 3rd, right? So,
I
oh,
will rain
Jesus.
fire on the dishonorable.
no, I do not need this. I do not need this. I gotta circle back around.
Gives great gifts.
But, yeah, so I started streaming on May 3rd last year, so 2020. And
Continue.
I was like, okay, I gotta stream May 3rd. I have to, you know? Completely forgot to. And I was talking about it. It was legit. I'm pretty sure it was May 4th. And I was like, yeah, I gotta.
On the unholy,
I'm like, I'm pretty sure my, you know, I forgot it was May 3rd.
they will fall before me.
So, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream May 3rd, you know, I've been streaming for a year now. My mom's like, yeah, it's May 4th. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I ended up just not streaming, or maybe I did, and by complete accident, I didn't even bring it up. I was thinking about it because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I started streaming April 26th because at that time I was still doing Mixer. Rest in peace. You know, that's what really got me started and kind of in the mood for streaming and stuff. And in the cycle of streaming stuff like that. But I did not stream that much on Mixer. If anything, it was so my friends could watch. Very rarely did I actually meet anyone. You know, nobody really cared in my chat. I was usually in a party with friends, and it's like, oh yeah, go left or something like that. We could be playing like Halo or some shit. Ages ago. And I stopped streaming on Mixer at the time because I was talking to my sister. And she's like, yeah, you should start doing Twitch. And I'm like, you know, that's actually a good idea. But I was a little afraid. I was like, yeah, it's a good idea, but I'm not sure, you know. I felt like I was taking a big-ass step in my life, going from Mixer to Twitch, right? And I remember, it was so funny because I couldn't remember the date, obviously. But I was able to start streaming May 3rd. First thing I streamed was Minecraft. I remember specifically it was late at night. It wasn't that late, but it was relatively late. It was late enough. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, no, just give me a new one. It was late enough to the point where. It was late enough to the point where I was like, I shouldn't be super loud. Stuff like that. So. Yeah, I really got into streaming then, and Mixer did start me off though, and it sucks that it's really not around anymore, because I feel like if I didn't make the leap, quote unquote, even though it really wasn't that bad, I legit just pressed start streaming. I was a little underprepared, because I was so used to Mixer's pampering. It was legit, the chat was wherever I wanted it to be on my screen. Now I have to have my computer open or something like that just to look at chat. You know, I really wasn't ready for that kind of stuff. But I started anyway. And for a while, I was just unable to stream, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait for a bit. And I've also been thinking about other content I could do. Like, I could just get in a call with my friends and just hang out and stream that content right there. Because when you put me and my friends in a room, we're gonna entertain ourselves to fucking death. We're that bad. Where, is he a crawler? Where the fuck is this final zombie? There you are, you dumbass. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like doing, you know, just Discord funny moments, you know, or shit like that. I mean, legit, just me and my friends hanging out is content. But, haven't done it, obviously. So, going back to Mixer, I started, I don't remember exactly when, but it was around 2017, 2018. It wasn't too long ago, I'll tell you that. But it was long enough to go for me to go, holy shit, that was pretty long ago. So, yeah, and then I feel like I've grown so much just from Mixer and doing Twitch and stuff that I feel more confident to stream alone, albeit it's a little awkward. I'm sure people will notice it, especially if you're a frequent person and you watch me play with my friends and then you watch me go alone. There's obviously a big ass gap between that. But yeah, I gotta thank Mixer for honestly getting me into that mindset and starting me off, even though, again, could barely stream when I started on Twitch. But when I did start, first thing I streamed was Minecraft, and it was hilarious because I was like, what the fuck do I do? I had no idea what to do. I was in my room, and I mostly ended up just doing Minecraft. And it was funny because I was, I was so afraid to stream alone, and I have no idea why. Just looking back on it now, I was like, why was I afraid to stream alone? But now that I think about it, I think it's just kind of funny that I honestly was afraid to stream alone. So yeah, I mostly streamed with my friends. For instance, Poo Poo Pee Pee the Winner Butt Nugget, we usually did Apex or Battlefront, stuff like that. And then I got more and more comfortable into streaming by myself. I started making myself do it. Nice. I started making myself do it more and more often. What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Yeah, I got the bad. Wait, no, I got the good room. I got the bad room. I think I got the good room. I think I got the. I don't know. So yeah, I was like so used to streaming with my friends that I honestly did not want to stream by myself, and that's why my streaming schedule back then was so fucked. It was so fucked, cause I could barely stream alone. I actually didn't want to stream alone, if anything.
Nothing but you.
Smash 12, bet. I didn't want to stream alone, mostly because, again, I was afraid to. And I was still a little uncomfortable with Twitch. I don't know why. I seriously do not know why. It was practically the same thing as Mixer. Just plant your ass in a room for an hour or two. Stream. Get good content. And then you're done. You get to take a break, watch YouTube, some shit. I mean, that's all I do. I'll stream for a bit, and then I'll either play with my friends, or I'll do something else. I'll watch YouTube, I'll watch other streamers. I usually try to find, like, I actively sometimes will look through recommended on Twitch and stuff like that to see, who can I find? Am I going to find anything new? Am I going to find someone that I came across a while back ago? It was kind of a thing for me, just to, like, stop streaming, find someone new, and then keep streaming myself. Stuff like that. And I mean, I was fine with it. I think surprisingly, I haven't had any weirdos in the chat. Apart from my own friends, but they're a different type of weird. But I only had one guy, and I was streaming Payday 2. Right, which Payday 2 is honestly a good game. I enjoy it. But I was streaming it one night, and I'm like, I'm gonna try doing stealth. I was trying to do stealth on a bank robbery. And I was having trouble because it was a bank robbery. I know there's people. I couldn't really get it right, so I ended up just going loud anyway. And this dude's in my chat, and he's like, "Hi." Not even a minute later, "Hi." And I was like, "Oh, hey. Sorry, I was focused." He's like, "Can I join you? I don't have much time." And I'm like, that's kind of a weird way to put it, but no, I'm waiting for someone to come back, and we're just gonna keep it like that. And he's like, "Please." And I was like, I didn't even respond to that. I already said no. I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna keep quiet. And then I said, and then they're like, "Okay." And I was like, damn, that's kind of creepy. That was really creepy. So me and my sister were talking later, and I brought it up, and I showed her the VOD, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of weird." I was like, "Yeah, that is weird." I'm like, I thought I was just crazy, because I wasn't looking at chat, so I didn't know that he legit said hi a second later. And that's really the only time I've had something weird, I'm not sure if that's really weird, happen to me. So far, it's all been pretty chill. I've usually had, like, when I streamed Warface, I usually had people just like, "Hey, can you go play rank?" And I was like, "Yeah." And that was honestly a cool way for me to meet. You know, first time playing rank was actually because someone came into my chat and was like, hey, can you play ranked? Me and my friends are just kind of sitting alone. And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. I joined, it was me and Copy This J, who I usually try to stream with. He streamed a bit as well. He stopped because, well, reasons, but he says he's gonna start again under a new name. Not sure when. I asked him, he said he doesn't even know, and I was like, okay. So, yeah, that's kind of going on. Give me the Thunder Gun. The Galil. Alright, fuck it, you know what, I'll pack a punch it.
Into red mist.
So, yeah, I would usually stream with friends, and I was waiting for Wayward to come back, or Copy. I call him Copy or Wayward, but I was waiting for him to come back, and this guy just comes in my chat and was like, hey, can I play? I'm like, no. And I've had people, especially on Mixer, I had someone ask before, can I play with you? You know, do you have an open spot? They were chill. They were super chill. And I was like, no, we don't really have room for another person. And they were just like, oh, that's cool. Being super duper chill. And it was the first time, so I was honestly panicking a bit. I was just like, you know, what the hell do I do? Now that I thought about it, I was like, no, I'm really just waiting for someone to come back. Sorry. And then again, I wasn't sure if he was on a computer or... because I was on Xbox. Or I play it on my computer now, and it runs pretty fucking well. I say that like I have a shit computer. I have a very good computer. But yeah, I just kind of laughed it off as a dude that was really desperate to play. And yeah. You know what? Going off of bouncing back to just weird people. I was young, 11, I think. I was cleaning my room, and I get a call on my phone. And back then, I had a flip phone, right? So I answer it, and back then, it wasn't you open it and then press a button, right? It just opened, and it instantly answered. Of course, you can change that in the settings, but honestly, I liked it like that, because it had a screen on the outside that was like, hey, this person is calling. And I was like, okay, cool. And usually, I'm that kind of dumbass. I'm pretty sure I've also done it on stream before. I would answer a random number and just go, don't care, didn't ask. But back then, I didn't do that. I would just answer and be like, hello, expecting like a family member that got a hold of my number. And I was like, hey, just wanted to see how you were. I'm gonna die. Just wanted to see how you were, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I'm doing good. I answer, right? And I'm like, hello? No answer. And I was like, okay, that's pretty weird. Give me the ray gun. I was like, that's pretty weird that this guy isn't answering. And it is a guy, by the way. So I shrugged it off. I was like, okay, I'll call back. All of you are probably thinking right now, you're a dumbass, you're a dumbass. Huge mistake. Why would you call back? Why? So, I call back. So I call back, and I'm like, hello. And she's like, and he's like, hello. I'm like, hi, this number called me earlier, just wanted to make sure that, you know, you weren't looking for someone, or that you're a family member. I didn't say that. I actually said, hey, I'm looking for my friend Anthony. Because I was too awkward to actually say, hey, you know, you called this number, do I know you? Stuff like that. I didn't say that. Oh, I got the dentist. Very nice. But I answered, or he answers, and he's like, hello. I was like, hi, I'm looking for a friend named Anthony. Is he there? And he's like, no, I'm afraid not, sorry. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry for, you know, wasting your time. I was being super chill about it. And I hung up. I get a text from the same number. You have a beautiful voice, by the way. Or something along those lines, like, you sound beautiful. And I'm like, I'm a guy. I didn't say I was 11 years old. I just said I'm a guy, and he's like, oh. I was like, dumbass, right? I was honestly kind of like, that's kind of weird,
They have taken care of the claw.
you know, that a random guy that I don't know, he doesn't know me, is just gonna say, you have a beautiful voice, without even like, you know,
Continuance is strength. I shall continue.
without double checking something, you know? Cause like he could say that and then realize, oh, you know, wait, how old is this person? Something like that. Didn't even think about that. And it's kind of dumb that sometimes people just, they think about it, they don't care, or they're like, hey, yeah, I'm underage, and they're like, yeah, I don't care, fuck you.
A drink that requires a mature parent.
I honestly thought about it, and I still talk about it to this day. I laugh so hard about it sometimes. Well, I'm not laughing now, obviously. But I mean, it was such a weird thing. I was just like, yeah, you know, I found it I was so weirded out by it. But I was also just, you know, I was laughing about it. I'm like, oh, cool. She thinks I have a pretty voice. I've been told before that I sound like a woman on the phone. And I was like, you know, okay, that's fine, you know. Don't really care. And here this guy is, just saying, hey, you have a pretty voice. That's pretty fucking weird, dude. Oh, hi. Please do not kill me. Oh, I'm so close to death. I need to get Juggernog. So yeah, I found it really... Fuck. Alright, I need to kill... I think I need to kill just one zombie. It was so weird. I was like, what the actual fuck was that? I was honestly just like, at first I was chill, but now thinking back to it, I'm just like, what was that? You know, was this dude like not even in the right mindset? Oh, and by the way, his excuse to calling my number, right, which means he would have to he said he butt dialed me, right, which means he would have to accidentally sit on his phone and put in my number. Right? That doesn't make sense at all to me. Because that means he would legit have to sit on his phone in such a way that it puts in my number. Okay? That legit was so weird. And back then I was like, yeah, seems pretty normal to me. And because I had a flip phone, it didn't happen. I didn't butt dial people. And even now, I don't, with my phone, I don't accidentally butt dial someone. You know, I'm just... I usually use my phone to, like, call someone. Or, you know, something like that. How does... I want someone to actually explain to me how you accidentally put in a number. Like, what is it, 3... and then 4... I don't know. How you... like, he was able to accidentally put in a random set of numbers. Well, not random to me, obviously, because they're my number. But it's like, it's so weird. And I was honestly just like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. How was this guy able to accidentally put in my number? But then again, weird shit happens all the time. Which is why at first I wasn't so weirded out by it. I'm like, oh, just weird coincidence, I guess. Fuck. I was like, just weird coincidence, I guess. But now that I really think about it, it's like, I don't think that's just a weird coincidence. I think this dude was gonna, like, prank call me or something. I don't know. And when I answered and he thought I was a woman, let's just say, he was a little disappointed. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I found it pretty weird that he somehow accidentally puts in my number. Like, yeah, I was probably one of those dumbasses that put my number in under a school table or some shit, but no, I didn't do that. I think it was funny though that this guy was like, yeah, accidentally called you. What are you gonna do about it? I'm like, nothing, because I'm a kid.
Nothing with you. Oh, that thing cannot ever have been human.
But yeah, honestly, I kind of laugh about it now because it was so long ago that I was just like, I don't care. But yeah, now every time someone calls, I'm just like, hello? I'm so casual answering at first. And then I go into my usual don't care didn't ask. But I say hello because I want to make sure it's someone I know or don't know. Because you know, I don't want to accidentally say don't care didn't ask and then instantly hang up on a friend or someone that got a new number and was just double checking. I don't know. Yeah, it was honestly hilarious though. Round 15, this is as far as I made it last time. By myself. So if I get past this round, I'm gonna be happy. I should probably get more perks. I don't focus on getting perks. I'm using the ray gun a lot more. I should probably stop. Like, my Galil is kitted out enough. Fucking hell. My Galil is kitted out enough to cut these dudes in half.
Okay.
At least I hope so. Not in half, but they're dead. I'm gonna die. Yep. Whoa! So, I haven't touched this game in years, until obviously I streamed it a few days ago. 8 days ago, I think. But, you know, I haven't touched this game in so long. I come back and I survive 15 rounds. I think I said 20 in my last stream. I accidentally said 20, but it was 15. And I thought about that in my stream too. I'm like, did I say 20 or 15? I didn't even correct myself. So, yeah, I'm correcting myself here. It was 15 rounds, not 20. But, yeah. How much are you? I'll do it. I don't know what Mule Kick does. What does Mule Kick do? I'm so confused. I just got a random perk and I don't know what it does. I'm scared. I think it reloads faster? No. Oh, it swaps gun faster. Okay, I see that. I see that. Right? Yeah, it swaps gun faster. Definitely. Or maybe I somehow pull the trigger faster. Like, that would actually work. Nuke! I mostly just use nuke in higher rounds to get breathing room. Oh. I didn't want that much breathing room, jeez. Oh my god. So, yeah, I made it 15 rounds. Oh, I'm 16 rounds! I just noticed. I'm a dumbass. I'm like, oh yeah, next round, cool, don't care. Nice! The furthest I've actually made it, not by myself though. Nice. 16 rounds. The furthest I've made it by myself. 71 fucking inch. Furthest I made it by myself is obviously now 16 rounds. But I was playing with some randoms one time, and we got to like 21, I think, or was it 31? It was somewhere up high, and I kept on going down and shit. I didn't know what perks did at the time, so I was just like, eh. But yeah, I'm done. I've been doing for an hour. I usually stream for an hour. It's my usual stuff. But yeah, I will see if I can get any kind of different things to stream. That didn't make sense. I'll see if I can find new content. Also, if you happen to miss a stream and you're like, oh, I'll check it out, and next thing you know, the VOD's not there, it's most likely going to be on my YouTube channel, DavidBot2000 VODs. Yeah, you can find it there. Sometimes I really don't put stuff up there, but that's because, like, my friends will say something risky, and I'm like, oh, that's definitely not going on YouTube. And they're just unedited shit, you know, like if you missed the beginning and you really wanted to see what I was talking about, you could just go there. I really don't talk about this a lot, but I do have a Discord channel as well. You can also go there. It's been kind of quiet recently, so if you do go there, say hi. I'm usually there to say hi back. I do have other people there, like Poo Poo Pee Pee and Butt Nugget. And of course, I do have an Instagram as well. I usually never talk about my socials like this, but yeah, if you really want to see what the hell I do with my life day to day, it's mostly scroll through Instagram, talk to my friends on Discord, and watch YouTube. That's it. So yeah, and I mean, feel free to even like talk to me directly on Instagram or Discord. I really do not care. They will be linked. You can find them in my description of this. I honestly don't know what to call it. And you can also find it in the YouTube description. I will be linking it there as well. I also need to link my Twitter, but I don't do anything on Twitter except scroll through Twitter. Yeah, I mean that's it. That's really all I got to talk about. So, thank you guys so much for showing up and watching. I'll see you guys later, I guess. I usually say I'll try to stream tomorrow, but I don't know.